Namaste, yogis, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Matt. I just finished my morning meditation routine, and I'm hopping on the mat here today to do a beautiful yin yoga class with you guys. And for today's class, all you're going to need is a bolster and two blocks. And today I wanted you to focus on the fact that your mind and your body are connected. So my meditation this morning took care of my mind, thus relaxing my body, and now I'm going to be working on my body through the yin practice, and it will result in calming my mind. So the two are connected, and it is important to make your daily habits revolve around taking care of your mental health and taking care of your physical health so that you can feel your best. So I'm going to invite you to sit down in a relaxed manner, dropping your shoulder blades back down. I always like, as per most of my classes, to use the beginning of the class to dive deeply inward, using your breath to calm your heart rate, shifting from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system, and lowering your stress hormone, the cortisol. So just use your breath through your nose, in and out. Deep breath. And exhale. So you should evaluate your life and see what area of your life needs to be addressed a little bit more. If it's your physical health, your mental health, your sleep, your relationships, your free time, your career, your time with friends and family members, your goals and personal development. So I think taking the time maybe this week to do a life audit and look at all those aspects would be good for you guys. Trying to see how you can bring a more overall balance to your life so that you can feel your best. And you can slowly open your eyes when you're ready. And you should already feel a sense of calmness within yourself. So we're going to do a ramp like this. So if you can place the bolster on top of a block on its highest setting and the other block on the lowest setting, creating a supportive ramp. We're going to be working on stretching the front of our thighs, an area that we don't often stretch. So we can turn away facing the bolster here. I'm going to invite you to extend the left leg in front of you, roll on the left hip, bringing the right leg back. And then from here, we're going to place our hands on the floor, and we can start to lower ourselves down onto the bolster very slowly. Some of you are super flexible. You don't need the bolster, you can go all the way down. For me, there's a lot of tightness here, especially that I've injured both of my knees at some point in time in my life. So let's just work on that together. Do what you can. The ramp is there to provide support so it's not as hard or challenging, so that most of us can do this today. And try to use your breath to send some fresh oxygen to your thighs, loosening up the tightness in that area. Making you feel your best. try to let your shoulder blades hang on both sides as well, opening up your heart area. And your thigh should already feel much more relaxed. A lot of tension should have dissipated through this stretch. So I'm going to invite you to brace your abdominals. You can push yourself up very slowly, rolling onto the left hip, releasing the right leg in front of you. You can take a short moment to wiggle your legs here, doing what feels good. And when you're ready, you can roll onto the right hip, bringing the left leg back, and then realigning your hips and leaning back. So for me, since I injured this leg and my tendon, it's still really tight, my ligament, I mean, this is about as much as I can go down for today. So I'm gonna do this. And you can lower yourself down if you feel like your body has opened up and allowed you to do that. And we can brace our abdominals, pushing ourselves up, rolling on to the right hip, extending the left leg in front of us. Taking a moment here to wiggle our knees again, doing a reset. From here we can open up the flesh of our glutes, Hands on the floor. We're going to take one big inhale. Exhale, walking our fingertips forward, bending at the waist. Going into caterpillar position. Deep, nice stretch in our hamstring areas. So just close your eyes here and relax fully. And we can release the position, unfolding our spine, coming all the way up. You can place your hands back, bending your knees at a 90-degree angle. You can just wiggle them left to right, loosening up our low back here. And we're going to be working on our spine a little bit here to relieve some tension. So we're going to use the bolster and the ramp that we have set up. I'm going to invite you to bring the right hip at the base of the bolster here, making a 90-degree angle with the right leg, 90-degree angle with the left leg back. And we're just going to take one big inhale here. Exhale, we're going to go into a twist facing the bolster, hands on both sides. And from here, one big inhale. Exhale, lowering yourselves down on the bolster, hugging it. And just letting your spine unwind. Letting tension be removed. So make sure to breathe deeply in and out through the nose. The nostrils have receptors attached to your nervous system. So breathing long inhales and long exhales through your nose directly translates to a calmer mind and body, lowering your heartbeats, having a better resting heart rate, and lowering stress hormone like cortisol. And from here, I'm going to invite you to push yourselves up away from the bolster, and then we can release the spine. So we can turn around, making our way to the other side very slowly. Going to be working on that side. Bringing the base of our left hip at the base of the bolster, making a 90-degree angle with the left leg, 90-degree angle with the right leg. Big inhale. Exhale, our hands are going to be turning and coming on both sides of the bolster here, facing the bolster down. Inhale, and then exhale, hugging the bolster, finding stillness here, and enjoying the twist in the spine, relieving tension here. And we can slowly push ourselves back up, untwisting the spine here. And we can place the bolster blocks away for now. And I'm going to invite you to find a wall. You can pause the video if you are away from a wall and just find a place where you can lower yourselves down. And we're going to bring our legs up the wall here, surrendering to the power of gravity. And from this position, we're going to work on stretching our inner legs, inner thighs, so you can spread your legs apart, finding your edge, and then just completely surrender to the power of gravity here, allowing everything to open up on its own without much efforts. And we can close our legs here. I'm going to invite you to lower yourselves down on your yoga mat. Taking some space here to get comfortable. And from here, we're going to cross the left leg over the right, shifting our hips to the left, right hand on the exterior edge of the left knee. Big inhale. Exhale. going into a twist here, trying to keep our shoulder blades in contact with the floor. You might want to look left. So loosening up the low back here, where we have a lot of chronic pain sometimes, or a lot of tension from sitting down too long. This is really great. And we can release the twist. I'm crossing our legs, bringing them back to center very slowly. Moving our hips left to right here. And from here, the right leg will cross over the left one. We can push on our left heel, shifting our hips to the right. Left hand come to the exterior edge of the left knee. Big inhale. Exhale. Shifting our knees to the left. And then we can look right. and slowly uncross the legs, bringing them back to center, realigning our hips. And again, you can do a little bit of windshield wiper motion just to loosen up the low back. And from here, when you're ready, we can take some space on our yoga mat. We're going to be going into Savasana. So closing our eyes, diving deeply inward, taking some deep breath, and just scanning our bodies, looking to what area is still tight and how we can use the breath to loosen up those final tightness before we wrap it up for today's class. So you can come up to the seated position very slowly when you're ready. So I hope that this class did you a lot of good. Remember, in your life, take care of your mental, physical, and spiritual health, making sure that your life is in balance. So I'm going to recommend that, like I said earlier, you do a life audit and see which area of your life is going well and which area needs a little bit more improvement, a little bit more attention, and then you can focus on that. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it. You can hit the bell button. If you like what I do, you can do donations through PayPal, or you can go on my website, yinyogawithmatt.com. I have a membership section, and for $20 a month, which is very cheap fee, which is cheaper than a regular in-person studio class, you will have access to a bank of videos that are not offered here on YouTube, that are longer, more team-oriented, and it supports me to continue to do what I do here. So, hands at the heart, drop your shoulder blades back down, big inhale. Exhale, bow at the waist. Namaste, guys. I'll see you on the next class. Have a good day. Bye.